There is an organ the size of a football. It's dark red, it's spongy, it sits tucked beneath your ribs on the right side. You've never seen it, you've never touched it, you've never thanked it, but it has worked for you every single second of every single day since before you were born. It filters your blood, it processes everything you eat, it stores your energy, it clears toxins from your brain. It is the most loyal, hardest working organ in your body. And right now, for 1 in 3 of you listening to this voice, that organ is drowning in fat. When I say fatty liver, what do you picture? Most people picture belly fat, love handles, the stuff you can grab. That's not fatty liver. A healthy liver is smooth, clean, working. A fatty liver is the same organ, same person, but now the liver cells themselves are filled with fat droplets, like little yellow balloons inside the tissue. The organ gets swollen, inflamed, heavy. A healthy liver weighs about 3 pounds. A fatty liver can weigh 5, 6, even 7 pounds. You're carrying extra weight you can't see. Inside an organ you didn't know existed. How does fat get inside your liver? Not the way you think. You imagine eating fat and fat going to your liver. That's not how it works. It starts here. Sugar, specifically a type of sugar called fructose. It's in soda. It's in juice. It's in energy drinks. It's in the honey you put in your tea. When you eat other foods, your whole body shares the work. Your muscles take some, your brain takes some, but fructose goes to one place and one place only. Your liver. Every single molecule, every single sip, straight to the liver. And your liver looks at this invasion and panics. It doesn't know what to do with this much sugar, this fast. So it does the only thing it can. It turns the sugar into fat, right there. Inside itself, you are not eating fat and storing it. You are eating sugar, and your liver is making fat inside you. Think of your liver like a kitchen sink. Protein and fats are like washing a few plates, easy. The sink handles it. Alcohol is like pouring a bucket of water. The sink can handle it, but it struggles. It works over time. Fructose is concrete. You pour it in and it doesn't flow through. It sticks. It hardens. It turns solid right there in the drain. Pour a little concrete. The sink slows down. Pour concrete every day for years. Atchiki. The sink stops working entirely. That's fatty liver. Your drain is clogged with fat that you made yourself. Here's the cruelest part of fatty liver. If your heart is dying, your chest crushes. You can't breathe. You call an ambulance. If your lungs are dying, you gasp for air. You turn blue. Everyone knows. But your liver doesn't have pain nerves. When it's dying, it doesn't scream. It whispers. It whispers by making you tired, not sleepy. Tired. The kind of tired where you wake up after 8 hours and feel like you haven't slept. It whispers by giving you a dull ache on your right side. The one that comes and goes, the one you blame on sleeping wrong or eating too much. It whispers by making you bloated, heavy, slow. You think it's stress, you think it's aging, you think it's normal. It's not normal. It's your liver, and it's been whispering for years. You just haven't learned the language. I want you to check something right now while you're listening. Put your hand on your right side, just below your ribs. Press gently. Now answer these 3 questions to yourself. 1. Do you wake up tired most days, no matter how much you sleep? 2. Do you feel bloated or heavy after meals, especially meals with bread, rice, or something sweet? 3. Is there a small bulge right there that sticks out even when you suck in? If you said yes to 2 of those, your liver is not whispering anymore. That bulge is not fat, it's not posture, it's your liver, swollen, inflamed, pushing against your ribs because it's so full of fat it's actually growing. You've been carrying it for years. You just didn't know what you were carrying. Fatty liver doesn't stay fatty forever. It progresses. First stage is simple, fatty liver. Fat inside the cells, but the liver is still working. This is reversible. Second stage is NASH. Like the liver gets angry at all the fat inside it, it starts attacking itself. Inflammation, scarring begins. This is still reversible, but it's harder. Third stage is cirrhosis. The liver is now hard, shriveled, covered in scars like a battle wound that never healed. It can't filter blood anymore. It can't process toxins. It can't do its job. This is not reversible. This is permanent. This is a liver that is dying. And the only cure for cirrhosis is a transplant, a new liver from someone else. Someone who had to die so you could live. I need you to understand what cirrhosis actually looks like in a person. The liver stops filtering toxins, so toxins build up in the blood. They reach the brain. The person becomes confused, forgetful, sometimes aggressive. The liver can't protect the brain anymore. The liver stops making proteins that clot blood. So the person bleeds easily. A small cut becomes a crisis. They bleed internally and don't know it. Pressure builds up in the veins around the liver. Veins burst. The person vomits blood. Sometimes they drown in their own blood while awake. Fluid leaks out of the liver and fills the belly. The stomach swells like a balloon. It's painful. It's heavy. It's fluid building up because the liver can't hold it anymore. The skin turns yellow. The eyes turn yellow. It means the liver is failing. It means bile is building up in places it doesn't belong. This is not a lecture. This is not fear-mongering. This is what happens when a liver dies. And it's happening to people in their 30s. People who thought they had time. Here's the part that keeps doctors up at night. 20 years ago, fatty liver was called old man's disease. You had to drink for 30 years to get it. You had to be 50, 60 years old. Now, pediatric fatty liver disease has doubled in the last decade. Doubled. Children, kids, with livers full of fat. Teenagers walking into hospitals with the organs of 50-year-old alcoholics. They've never had a drink in their lives, but their livers look like they've been drowning in whiskey for decades, because they've been drinking juice since they could hold a sippy cup, because they've been eating snacks packed with sugar, because their parents didn't know, because nobody told them. We are, for the first time in modern history, raising a generation that will be sicker than their parents. A generation that will bury their mothers and fathers because their own bodies gave out first. That's not drama. That's data. That's the trajectory we're on. And here's the trap. Here's why you can't just eat less and fix this. When your liver gets fatty, it stops filtering toxins properly. One of those toxins is ammonia. Ammonia goes to your brain. It makes you foggy. It makes you depressed. It makes you anxious. So you feel terrible. You feel exhausted for no reason. You feel sad. And you don't know why. And your brain, desperate for relief, screams one thing: sugar. Now. Not because you're weak, because your biology's broken, because your liver is sending distress signals that your brain interprets as hunger. So you reach for comfort, you reach for a soda, you reach for a treat, you reach for the exact thing that's killing your liver. You're trapped. And the trap is inside you. I need you to imagine a room now, just for a minute. Fluorescent lights. A sink in the corner, a bed with metal railings, a machine beeping next to you. You're 35, maybe 38. Your mother is sitting in a plastic chair next to the bed. She's holding your hand. Her eyes are red. She hasn't slept in days. The doctor comes in. She doesn't sit down. That's how you know it's bad. She says they found a match, a liver, from a 19-year-old who died in a car accident. And your first thought isn't relief. It's guilt. Because someone died so you could live. Because you did this to yourself. Because at 24, you listened to a voice exactly like this one, and you told yourself you'd fix it later. Later is now. Later is this room. Later is your mother's hand in yours. That version of you is real. That version of you is coming, unless you make later today. But here's the thing about your liver. Here's the miracle they don't tell you. Your liver is the only organ in your body that can regenerate. It can heal itself, it can dump the fat, it can repair the damage, it can start over. If you have simple fatty liver, you can reverse it completely in months. Not years, months. If you have NASH, you can stop the inflammation, you can halt the scarring, you can give your liver a chance to breathe. It doesn't need expensive pills, it doesn't need detox teas, it doesn't need celebrity diets, it needs you to stop pouring concrete down the drain. For 30 days, 1 month. That's all I'm asking. No liquid sugar, none, not soda, not juice, not energy drinks, not smoothies from the store, not sweetened coffee, not just a little honey in your tea, not natural cane sugar, not agave, not maple syrup, water, black coffee, unsweetened tea. That's the cure. It's so simple it feels like a lie. But it's not a lie, it's biology. In 2 weeks, your liver will start dumping fat. In 3 weeks, your energy will come back. In 4 weeks, your brain fog will lift. You'll wake up one morning and realize you haven't felt bloated in days. You'll look in the mirror and see eyes that aren't puffy. You'll walk upstairs without getting winded. That's not magic. That's just your body doing what it's been trying to do your whole life. Keep you alive. You have a choice right now in this moment. You can forget this voice in 10 minutes. You can scroll to something funny. You can open the delivery app and order whatever tastes good. You can keep pouring concrete. And your liver will keep drowning. The scar tissue will keep forming. The years will keep shrinking. Or you can remember this feeling, this moment of knowing. You can walk to your kitchen right now, pick up whatever liquid sugar is sitting there, and pour it down the drain. Not because you're perfect, not because you'll never have sugar again, but because your liver deserves